says that the goal of the speech is for the speaker to use a voice that is pleasing to listen to, with proper balance of volume, pitch, and rate, and use pauses to enhance his or her messages. The speaker's voice should reflect and add meaning to the thoughts he or she is presenting. The speaker is to incorporate lessons learned in previous projects about purpose, organization, word usage, and body language. Okay, in addition to, okay, that's it. So, I think when I see the word pauses, I think actually that's the hardest thing to use, because pause, when used very effectively, can be very effective. So when I look at your speech, I'm going to just provide my observations and tell you what I would do to make the speech better. As an evaluator, I would like to ask you a question as a speaker. You don't have to answer right away, but maybe that's a question you can ask yourself too. Are you satisfied with your performance? I ask this question because every time after I give a speech, when I got home, I always ask myself, am I satisfied with the speech? What can I do to make it better? So you can answer that question silently and then to yourself, and then you can think about what would you do to do it better, and then I'm going to offer you my suggestion. If I were to do the speech, how would I make it better? I think in the beginning, you were talking about 28 years ago, Christmas, and then Nancy invited you to her family. I think this is actually a great part that you can use a lot of description. For example, Christmas. Christmas is just a word. But what about Christmas? You can talk about, you know, it's a holiday season, and then everybody's gathering with their family. It's a great time, you know, like for celebration, but we don't have a place to stay. You know, you can actually talk about Christmas, and then so then when Nancy came along, she became special because she became somebody special to save you from that time. And then also you just said Nancy invited us to stay with her family. But what about Nancy? We wanted to know who Nancy is. Describe to us who Nancy is. Then you can use that vocal variety. Nancy is a lady with probably, you know, the height, the color of the hair. How old is she? You know, we would like to know who Nancy is. And when here there's a sentence, you said these two older women came to whisper something in our ears. Actually, this reminds me of a horror movie. This is the place where you can really use your vocal variety. You know, we were sleeping, then we hear something. Two women whisper in our ears, "She is gonna kill you!" You know, then we can hear that drama in your voice. And but then she didn't kill you, right? So actually, what else? See, so. I did a pause here, right? I did a pause and then, but she didn't kill us. You know, because when I hear your speech, I didn't really hear pauses. And then the strength that I see, I can see Susan as a woman with discipline and then also with extreme professionalism. Because as a woman, I have sixth sense. I can sense that today it seems that you're a little exhausted. At least that's how I feel. You know, your mental state as a speaker, I think you are a little exhausted. And then to be an exhausted speaker and to be dynamic, it's just kind of impossible. So I really applaud you because, you know, it's really professional for you. You didn't cancel the speech, you still give it. But I would suggest, since today also I'm not prepared, what about we give it again? You know, would you like to challenge yourself to give the speech again? Because to tell you the truth, I did not hear a lot of vocal variety today. And as your evaluator, I have to be honest. So I would, to take the challenge again with you and actually to assist you to give a better speech on vocal variety if you would take that challenge. Of course, you don't have to say yes now, but you can think about it as your 2009 goal. And thank you very much.